Good evening and welcome back to the Sports Block. We're sorry for the technical difficulties that delayed us and we weren't able to get the senior night festivities, but we are here to bring you the game. I'm Bryce Herring tonight and I'm joined by
Sam Bellantoni, hi.
we should be in for a really important game for the conference. Middle Creek and Fuquay both at 4 and 6, and here we go with the lineups.
And your Middle Creek Mustangs. We're starting lineup tonight for the Fuquay Bengals. Number 1, Quinn Pendergrass. Number 2, Emily Rubel. Number 3, Audrey Cunningham.
So right now we're joined by the starting lineups.
This is definitely going to be a really fun game for the Mustangs since Fuquay is our biggest rival. This is going to be a really fun game, fast-paced game, and I can tell all the players are really excited.
Oh yeah, we've got a great crowd out here tonight. We've really got a lot of people here. We should be in for a really good game. If Middle Creek can get off to a good start, I mean, I'm sure that they can get off to a big lead with the crowd here and the momentum are really shifting their way. I mean, you could hear it right here. It's getting loud in this place.
Yeah. I think because it's senior night, everybody else is hyped up. They want to win on senior night, especially against our rivals, Fuquay.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can't really want to win anymore. I mean, this is a really important game, and if they don't win this, it really puts them back in the conference. But if they win tonight, it'll give them 4th place and put Fuquay down in the second to last. So that would be really important.
Yeah.
Now we're just a couple minutes from game time.
First down.
That should be all good. Still announcing the starting lineups here, just waiting to get underway. A very important game for both teams. Of course, tonight you always have to watch out for the seniors. We've got McKenna Rand, Jasmine Bolte, and Riley Harrison as the seniors, and always have to watch out for them. Can make a big impact on the game at any moment.
Yeah, we also have Peyton Taylor, who is the libero for JV Black, who's also a senior.
Right. You could tell, I mean, Middle Creek really want to win this game. They're real pumped up, and I'm sure they're hoping to get this win improved to 5 and 6 in the conference.
Yeah, we can only hope. I mean, since football won against Fuquay, I think volleyball, so we can beat them too.
Oh yeah, and you always want to win on senior night. You go out on something big at home. I mean, you can't really ask for a better game here. I mean, the crowd and everything against your rival, I mean, they're definitely going to want to win. They're going to give their all. Should be in for a great game tonight.
Yeah, I think this is actually the biggest crowd we have had at a volleyball game. So I know the varsity team is really going to feed off of that energy from the crowd.
Yeah, and that could be a real turning point in the game. I mean, if they get a big lead, this place is going to get really loud really quick. And Middle Creek can really capitalize on that.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. I'm excited.
The refs making their last little checks here, and Fuquay subs in their libero right off the bat. And Fuquay will start off with the serve. And a good serve there.
Good pass by Ellie Bucci. Tip by Jasmine Bolte, senior.
A good rally here to start off the game.
Free ball coming over.
There by Fuquay. Really needed that one.
Kill by Jasmine Bolte.
A big first point there. Got a good rally already. That's always good to see. What a great first point there from Middle Creek.
It was really good. Jasmine, I think, saw the hole where nobody was, and she went for that.
And the setter really fooled the blockers. They were not really there. A big hit there. And that will be hit out as the score goes to 1-1.
Coach Jeff does not thinks he saw a touch on the block, but
yeah. Stayed very calm through that, though. Just kind of, stayed at his little point there.
He was not happy about that, I don't think.
I'm sure.
Tip by Grace. down in.
Good tip, but Fuquay's really covering that middle pretty well so far. And they'll just free ball it over here. A chance for Fuquay to maybe capitalize. And another tip. So Middle Creek having the attack here.
It's a lot of tips from Fuquay, I'm noticing. They're not really hitting.
Well, they've had tough returns so far. I mean, they're not getting any easy things to get back up to their setter, and you can tell, I mean, they're having to tip the ball a lot. Oh, and a big block there. And they're going to call a double on that. A little confusion from Middle Creek. The fans unhappy, but a tough call that one is.
Yeah. Coaches don't seem really happy about that.
Yeah. You see that a lot when it's not the setter. That when they do that overhead pass, they do tend to get a fair bit of
yeah.
Another
kill.
A beautiful spike, and much needed point there from Middle Creek to make it 2-3.
The libero went in for number 11 Grace Downin, and libero is number 5 Mary Stanko. She has a really, really good serve.
That's always really important from a libero.
Yeah.
Free ball here. Middle Creek looking to capitalize. And a tip.
Good tip by Riley Harrison.
Really good seeing the defender really far back, not really ready for the tip. Kind of on their heels. They're ready for the hit. Capitalized on that well.
Good pass by Jazz.
Set to the outside, well defended. Great block by Fuquay. Right back.
Good hit by Riley Harrison.
These Fuquay blockers are really getting in there, but Middle Creek's kind of hitting them off, getting ricochets and tipping over it. It's been working very well so far.
Kill by Fuquay.
Really good spike to the back corner. They were hoping that ball was out, but that's all you can really do there. Really well-placed spike.
Yeah. Those deep balls are really always hard to get because you don't know if they're in or out, and you're just hoping they're out, but...
Especially with that topspin and everything, and I think they're calling out a wet spot on the court maybe, or something on the court. That's never good.
The tape came up from, it looks like the tape came up from the cover we have.
Oh, yes, yeah. That's never good. That could be a sprained ankle really quickly. Not good for either side.
Yeah. Looks like they're getting that covered back up, though.
Yeah, both sides really looking really good right now. It's really back and forth. Both teams really getting in some good rallies. What we've seen so far is really Middle Creek capitalizing on those blockers, just tipping over them. But Fuquay on spikes has been really good on getting blockers over there, except for the 1 point.
Yeah. Their blockers also get up really, really high. I mean, they have really tall players. I mean, we kind of lack height, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's definitely a key for Fuquay. You know, get those blocks, really get above the net, spike down on them, make it tough. But the libero and others on the back line for Middle Creek have looked great so far, and Fuquay's really hit some decent spikes on them when they've had the opportunities. But great job by Middle Creek, really getting good passes to the setter, and it's led to a lot of good chances and a lot of good spikes from Middle Creek.
They're looking really good, but they're really going to have to push hard for this win against Fuquay.
Oh yeah, and it's never a tough. It's never an easy game. I mean, it's a big conference game. They're both 4 and 6. They play in a really tough conference. I mean, every win means a lot in this conference.
Exactly.
And I think we've got it all sorted out here, and we're back to the action.
It looks like it. Ball's over.
Good serve with a little shank on the pass, but Middle Creek recover.
Another tip from the middle.
Really nice. Good seeing that they've left the middle open, and got to be key on that for tips. Could really give up a lot of points with that.
Free ball. They set the outside.
Ooh, and got the defenders
Good
away.
kill.
Beautiful top spin spike there. That looks like it was going really far out, and it really crashed down very well.
That was right on the line.
A very nice spike. Really fooled the defenders. Great job there.
The deep corners are always the best places to send balls to because nobody's there.
Oh, yeah, and as a defender, you just kind of got to hope it's out. There's nothing else you could really do.
Exactly.
And a great spike, another kill for Fuquay. Tough ball. I mean, they hit it at your setter, and normally your setter isn't the best at passing the ball. But
yeah.
A good attempt there and a really good spike. Very tough to handle.
Yeah, you always want to protect the setter too, because she's the one who's supposed to get the second ball, but sometimes that ball gets slammed right in her face and can't really do anything about that.
It's really tough in that case. I mean, she has to move up to the net to get the pass, but if the ball's hit at her, she can't really do anything about it.
Number 4, Hannah Jablonski is back to serve. Goes over.
And a great serve and a little bit of miscommunication there by Fuquay to bring the game to a 6-6. Middle Creek hoping to get some more points off that serve. The serves have looked great here from Middle Creek. And another really good serve
save
there by Hannah Jablonski there.
Down ball from the back row. Pass was a little too tight to the net. Number 16, Katie Rowland, seemed like she just couldn't get her feet there fast enough.
Oh yeah, tough ball to get to there.
Especially when it's in the net. Ooh. Fuquay coach does not look happy about that.
Not happy at all as we see some substitutions. We see number 15, McKenna Zelma, going out for number 2, McKenna Rand, to serve.
Good serve by McKenna Rand.
Point to Fuquay there. Very tough for Middle Creek. It's really been back and forth so far. We couldn't ask for too much more.
Yeah, the score is looking pretty tight with Middle Creek at 7 and Fuquay at 8. Good kill by Grace Downing.
Great spike. Hit it off the inside hand of that blocker there. Really good awareness there by Grace Downing.
We have some substitutions. Hallie Brew is going out for Kennedy Bernard, and Katie Rowland is going out for Riley Harrison, who is also a senior.
Some substitutions up front. New setter coming in here. Kennedy Bernard, this is her 3rd year on varsity, and looking to get a good serve here to give Middle Creek the lead. And a 4 set there by Fuquay gets the double, and point Middle Creek.
Another good serve by Kennedy Bernard.
A great spike there by Fuquay. They haven't had a lot of chances to really get some good spikes in, but when they have, they've really capitalized on it, really used that height. But Middle Creek has made some great passes so far, and they really need to make sure they get those to kind of pull away in this game.
That's stuff that can make and break the lead.
Oh, yeah.
Good pass by Hannah Jo.
Good spike there. Deflected, though. And a tough ball to pass there off the deflection as Fuquay take the lead 10-9. It's kind of tough to call out the servers and everything, as Fuquay do not have a roster or anything on Max Prep, so making it tough on us.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Another spike for Fuquay to give them the lead 11-9. They've been really hitting that middle a lot, and Middle Creek's probably going to hope to shore up that part. I mean, they're really falling back on their heels a lot, and I feel like they need to kind of defend the middle part of the field or court.
It was a good save.
And a big hit. Give Fuquay the lead 12-9. Middle Creek really need to get out of this rotation, get a point here to break this server. Don't want to get behind too far.
Middle back is such a hard position because you're responsible for everything on that back row. It's a lot of responsibility for one person.
Oh yeah, and it's a lot of communication, and you gotta worry about balls in between and everything. It's really tough. It's a really tough spot to be in, especially when Fuquay is getting a lot of good returns and getting really good spikes on them. Does not help.
Good pass by Hannah Joe.
Way to pick up the block there.
The refs call Fuquay into the
And
net.
they're calling in the net on number 4 there, and that's very big for Middle Creek. They're now only down by 3, and with the serve, that helps a lot. Really need another point here, maybe cut into that lead. Still a lot of points to get in this set, though.
Good serve by Jasmine Bolte. Tip from the back row.
Great recognition of the tip there by number 10, Kennedy Bernard. Normally this is the setter in this, I believe. So really great job of picking that up. Not normally seen by a setter to do that.
It's really key to recognizing when they're going to tip and when they're going to hit. Good pass.
Oh,
blocked.
A big spike there by Ellie, but nothing from it. Really good block.
Seemed like that hit from Fuquay kind of like rolled off of her fingers.
Yeah, must have missed time to jump, but wow. Big hit there.
That was a really good spot.
Send it over to get your defense settled there. Worked very well. Great awareness there. She hits the back lines for a Middle Creek point.
It was good defense by Fuquay, but
oh yeah. Fuquay thought they had the point. I mean, they had the ball going everywhere on the Middle Creek side, but Middle Creek just working through that and ended up getting a point. Really big point there.
got a free ball sent over. Roll by Ellie.
Ooh, and a good tip there. Really caught the blocker a little bit off. Took a good angle to the ball there.
Blocked by Emily Berg.
And a good point there. Great spike there by Ellie Bucci to get the point. Cut the lead to 2 now. And with Mary Stanko on the serve.
Mary has such a really good, such an amazing serve. I think she has one of the highest ace percentages in our program, which is a really good skill to have.
Oh yeah, that always helps. I mean, aces are a really easy way to get points if you're really good at serving, and it really helps, especially in the long run. I mean, all game we're all set. We've really been seeing that real Fuquay height advantage. They've been getting a lot of blockers over. We've got a lot of deflections, and it's just a little bit of mistiming there, and I'm sure Middle Creek will shore that up by the second set.
Seemed like Kennedy put that over.
Yeah, no over the top call there on what seemed to be an attempt to set it, but Middle Creek played on there and got the point, so I don't think they'll be complaining at all.
Yeah. Now we have a new setter, Katie Rowland, heading back to serve. Good serve.
Loaded in that. That's what you want there. Ooh. And a miss hit there by number 1 on Fuquay. The lead's down to 1. Middle Creek just chipping away at it. And 14 serving 15 here. Really looking to maybe tie it up here. Ooh, and a big hit, but it's out.
And now we're tied 15-15. Mill Creek's really pushing for it. I can tell how badly they want to win this.
Oh, yes, definitely. The back set there. Great pass by the setter, Katie Rowland. Looking deep there. Can't get it.
A good hit by Fuquay.
Yeah, they're really hitting in between that left back and middle back position really well off this side. Hitting really good angles.
It's really difficult to know whose ball that is.
Oh, yeah, and it is really just tough to defend. It's really just a good play, and you just kind of got to go, well, good play, and an incredible hit, but it is out. Wow. Really good communication there. A great setup, just a little bit out. A little bit too far.
Good serve by Fuquay.
Back set gets the blockers a little bit off, had some space. And I'll call Middle Creek in the net there. Would have been a point regardless.
Good pass by Ellie Bucci. It's a very awkward spot to pass, but she got that out.
Yeah, it really puts you in a weird position right there on that edge.
Good hit by Hallie Brew.
Ooh. Not really a great decision there. Kind of just going on a free ball there. But Middle Creek will recover and hits the top of the net and goes down.
It
Fuquay kind of pulling away here. Very tough. And we are going to a timeout break. The score is 19-15. Fuquay leads. We'll be right back with the sports block. And welcome back to the sports block. We've got Fuquay serving here with a 19-15 lead.
They're going to call a net on Fuquay.
Yeah, Middle Creek really needs some points here as we see a substitution. Ellie Bucci out for Hannah Joe. Ellie Bucci has looked very good right now. He's been really spiking the ball down well. And getting a lot of points from Middle Creek. But, you know, when you get in that rotation, they go to the back line as an attacker, you just got to sub them out.
Yeah, just trying to do whatever you can to get the ball on Fuquay's side.
Yeah, the attackers have been having a little bit of a tough time here. I mean, it's not easy to get over these blockers, and they've been using a lot of skill to get it by them, but it's very tough.
Especially with their height, and they can just jump so high, it's insane.
Oh yeah, I mean you can see it, their elbows are nearly above the net. I mean they're getting two blockers on nearly every hit. The setter really trying to work to create some openings for the hitters so that they can really hit it down instead of just having to hit it over the block.
Serve out.
That's a tough service error there, trying to cut into a lead. We'll see a substitution for Fuquay to the back line as number 15 will be serving for Fuquay. Middle Creek really need to get some points now. You don't want to bring it to a set point. That's always tough to come back from.
It's also a lot of pressure too when it's like 17-24.
Yeah.
You're trying to do whatever you can to win by 2.
Yeah, the win by 2 doesn't help, and any mistake really just means the set. Free ball over for Middle Creek.
Good hit by Fuquay.
Oh,
way to save that by Fuquay.
Incredible play to keep it in. And another one for Middle Creek. And a great kill there for Hannah Joe, cutting into the lead. 2 really good plays there for both sides.
That's such a good place to put the ball, short and right in the middle of the court.
Really great play there by Hannah Joe. It cuts the lead to 3 and a lot of momentum on Middle Creek. You can hear it, the crowd's getting up a little bit, trying to capitalize on it.
A little miscommunication there by the setter and Hannah Joe.
Yeah, tough hit there. Shank to give Middle Creek, or Fuquay, a pretty easy point. Middle Creek have to get a point here. It's really big. You don't want to be down by that much. Going into the last couple of points.
Good dump by Kennedy.
Good deflection there. The blocker's really getting onto that one.
Good coverage by McKenna Rand.
Wow. Very tough. Middle Creek shifted over to cover that in between the right defender, the right back and the middle back, but they hit the line, which they haven't done all night. I believe that's the first time they've hit line. And if you can hit that angle, that you can get a lot of points off of that.
Line is so hard to cover too, because you don't know if it's going in or out. Usually if it's over your left shoulder, it's out, but it's not always the case.
Yeah, really tough to judge, and it's hit the upright there to cross it out of bounds. Set point here for Fuquay with the serve. Middle Creek really digging deep here to maybe get this set, but it won't be easy.
Refs are going to call a double on Fuquay.
A great spike by Grace down and really caught them trying to sneak in the middle, looking for maybe a dump, and definitely made them pay there for a big point for Middle Creek.
Good serve by Jasmine Bolte.
That takes nerves there. Hit a really tough serve on set point. You'd never want to end the set on a service error. And another point for Middle Creek. Cut the lead to 4, looking very good here. A lot of stuff going their way. And you wouldn't really want any other server up. Jasmine Bolte, a senior. She knows what she has to do.
Fuquay tipped it right to the middle. Just a hard ball to get. It's right in the donut.
Yeah. Very tough to defend. Set 1 goes to Fuquay. We'll be right back with the sports block. And welcome back to the Sports Block. We're here for some set 2 coverage. The first set went to Fuquay, and Fuquay lead 1-0 here. Middle Creek really looking to bounce back here on senior night, and can't go down 2-0. That's always tough to come back from.
Middle Creek definitely seems a lot more excited about this set. I feel like they want this more now, especially against Fuquay.
Oh yeah, there were some good takeaways from both sides. Middle Creek's, their back line looked really good. I mean, as best you can with all the hits that they were getting. It's very tough, and I feel like they did a good job. They stayed in the game. They played it close. And I mean, they really just got to beat those Fuquay blockers, and it's very tough to do it.
Free ball sent over by Fuquay.
And there we go, a big hit by Middle Creek to take the lead from Hallie Brew. A big kill there as she gets subbed out for Hannah Jo. In for that first rotation, and she really used it to the best ability right there, really capitalized on it.
She has such a powerful swing, especially for a freshman.
Yes, yeah, that should be a key to look in for the next couple of years. If you get a freshman that can hit like that, we'll be seeing good stuff from her.
Hannah Jo in the front line.
I don't know if that's the move to stop a very tall team, but who knows though. Coach has some plan for it. As Middle Creek get another kill there. Hitting it off that outside hand, getting a little deflection there. Great job. We'll see Hannah Jo subbed out again for Hallie Brew.
It was a tight set up against the net by Fuquay, but they did what they had to get that over. Good pass by Mary Stanko. Sadly blocked by Fuquay.
Really tough. They've got 2 blockers in on everything. And if they line it up right, I mean, the only thing you can do is tip over it, and that's very tough. Great angle from Hallie Brew for the point.
Hallie Brew subbing out again for Hannah Jo.
I don't know if that first substitution was planned. That might have been a little bit of miscommunication because it doesn't seem like they really wanted that rotation in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was an accident.
Yeah, subbed her out a little early, but that's all right as Middle Creek has the lead 3-2 here. Looking to really run away with this set. They really need to. They want to make this interesting.
Tip by McKenna Zelna.
Big hit there. Get a free ball. Looking to use this to the best ability. And a big hit there by Ellie Bucci for the kill.
It was a really good spot for Ellie to put the ball. Right on that back corner. Nobody was there. It was a key spot.
Oh, yeah. It's really tough to see where the defenders are on that back line. You see a service error there, but when you're a hitter and you can get up high enough where you can survey the court and hit it, that is very good. And you could see Ellie Bucci there seeing the hole and got a nice kill there.
Good pass by Mary.
And a carry there by Kennedy Bernard.
I mean, I'm not sure. I didn't see the play, but.
Yeah, she went down to get it, and I guess you can call that a carry because she did change the direction a lot. But very tough call. It's really, it's tough either way. You can call it a carry, you can call it not a carry. But a good kill there by Middle Creek. Getting deflections off the blockers for some easy points. It's giving them a lead 5-4. Serve there by Mary Stanko for a point. I believe that's 2 aces already on the game for her.
I'm not sure if Fuquay knew what to do with that ball since it was over her head. She wanted to try and overpass it, but I think it slipped off of her fingers.
And just missed the angle there. Tough ball there. coach really getting into it for Middle Creek, trying to make sure that everything's on point, making sure they're doing everything right.
Touch on the block by Fuquay. Good coverage by Kennedy.
She tries to hit line there, but hits it just a little bit out. Does Fuquay bring it back here to 6-6?
Set's a little off, but Fuquay still got it over.
You've got to tip over those blockers. Again, you're seeing it. An amazing awareness there by Fuquay. Put it right in that back corner. And the tape's a problem again. That's not good. Fuquay and that tape do not seem to be mixing very well.
They really don't.
I don't think they're happy that there's that tape out there. Some gaff tape, huh? Clearly not put down correctly. I don't really know what the hold. Oh, we're gonna put some more gaff tape on it, I assume. So I guess.
Coach Jeff, I think, got some medical tape from our medical bag and decided to stick that on there. Hopefully that works better.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been down there on that court, but I can't fully understand why we have those in the middle of the court.
It's for the team's practices because we have 3 teams. We have a JV red team, JV black, and then varsity. So the teams practice at the same time, and we need 2 different courts for the 2 teams.
Oh, so it's basically to put up another net. That makes sense. Not good for in-game, though.
It really isn't, but
you got to work with what you've got.
Exactly. It was a good attempt by Mary Stanko, but platform seemed to be just in the wrong spot, but she was there.
Yeah, she didn't seem really happy with mishitting that ball. She clearly thought she played it pretty well, but just a tough hit to play.
And the pass was a little in the net. Kennedy, I don't think, could get there in time.
Yeah, that's always a tough ball to interpret, you know, when the ball hits the net. Normally it kind of kicks back a little bit. You never know. It's just a tough ball to play.
Sometimes it, like you said, kicks out a little bit and then it just drops straight down. Can't really do much about it.
Yeah, whichever one you play, it seems to go the other way.
Exactly. Good dig by Kennedy.
And a great hit to the back line by the libero, Mary Stanko. Oh! And the ref has overruled, calling it out of bounds.
Middle Creek fans are definitely not happy about that.
No, not at all.
I mean, from our perspective, it seemed like that was in, but...
I mean, I trust the line judge.
I mean, they know what they're doing, but sometimes the ref has other opinions.
The scoreboard was fooled on that one, too. Put it as 7-9, but we're back to 7-10. Got the scoreboard right, and Katie Rowland here for the serve to maybe look to cut into that lead a little bit.
Good serve by Katie.
Fuquay rotating into that middle pretty well on serves, hits, and everything. It seems like they know what they're doing definitely on that
ball. Good hit by Jasmine. She saw that block was up, and I'm pretty sure she hit that ball a little higher so it would go off their block.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know you can't hit it through the block. That's just not going to happen, and she clearly just picked up on that, hit it off to the side a little bit up, where it's hard to block, and great recognition there.
The ball hit the antenna there, so they're going to give that point to Middle Creek.
And great work here by Middle Creek. Cut down from a 3-point lead all the way down to 1 now. They've got to take the lead, though. That's the key. They've got to tie it. They haven't taken a lead as Fuquay gets a point.
Tough hit by Fuquay.
Yeah, got a really good angle on that. That's tough. Really got to get your arms around that, and that's not an easy thing to do at all, especially with a hit at that velocity. Oh. A lot of force behind that hit, but just a little bit too much. Got under it maybe a little bit. Just a bit out.
Just need to take a little bit off of that. And that would have been a killer ball.
Set to the outside. Deflected by Middle Creek. Got the blockers there. Great job there.
A little miscommunication there.
And great hit lines by Middle Creek. Good awareness there for the dump, but picked up by Fuquay. That's hit way out there. And we're gonna see a timeout by Middle Creek. Coach just trying to regroup, you know, come back from that. The score is 14-9. Fuquay leads in the second set, and Fuquay's up 1-0 in sets. We'll be right back with the sports ball. Welcome back to the sports block. The score is 14-9. Fuquay leads in the second set. Oh, a great pass
Good
there
save by Hannah Joe.
Good way to come back out of the timeout. And we're going to see a carry. That timeout works well for Middle Creek as they bring the lead to 4. We see our camera person kick the ball over there. Great job, Heather Cheka.
Jasmine Bolte back up to serve. Her serve racked up a lot of points for the team, so we can only hope that it does the same.
Oh yeah, she looked great there. I mean, on set point, hitting the same serve she has all game. Always good to see. Nerves of steel.
Good pass by Jasmine.
To outside the Hallie Blue, but tough ball to hit. A little bit out in front. I think she wanted out a little bit further off the net. Almost got it over.
Serve into the net for Fuquay, giving Middle Creek the point.
Yeah, you always want to limit those service errors, and Fuquay, after getting a big point like that, trying to pull away in this game, make it where it's out of reach, and that does not help. And Middle Creek really need to capitalize on that. Still down by 4.
Good block by Grace Downen.
Beautiful solo block by Grace Downen. Really big there for Middle Creek. You're seeing the blockers getting their timing down a lot better in the second set. Great adjustments by Middle Creek.
And that timing was perfect by Grace. Kudos to her. Gonna send a free ball over.
Middle Creek looking for something. A big point there by Middle Creek, down to 2, really looking to get ahead here. And out there by Middle Creek. That's very tough to see. And we will see a substitution for the serve by Fuquay, subbing out number 1, Quinn Pendergrass, for Abby Esterhan. We've just received the lineup, if you couldn't tell.
Better late than never.
And we also see a defensive change for Middle Creek. Number 8, Jasmine Bolte, out. For what I believe is number 6, Avery Sixeye. We see another substitution here. Kennedy Bernard. miscommunication there on the substitution. Kennedy Bernard in for Riley Harrison, and yep, I can't remember names right now. Perfect. Katie Rowland out for
McKenna Zona.
Thank you for that.
Good attempt block, but just couldn't get over that. Went off right the blocker's hands.
Really tough. They got up there and were in good position, but they just hit it high and the deflection got them. We're seeing number 4, Lauren Bissett, sub in for number 5, Nikki Sargent.
Shanked by Avery 6i. The ball was coming so fast, I don't think she had time to react to that, so.
Yeah, just kind of stuck her arm out. And that's tough because you don't have time to react there, and you could tell she kind of doubted it. She was like, oh, I should not hit this, but not enough time to do that. Ooh,
good up by Kennedy.
Yeah. Good point there by Middle Creek. Cuts the lead to 3. We're going to see substitutions. Hannah Jablonski going in for Hallie Brew and Ellie Bucci going in for Avery 6i.
Good serve by Hannah Jo.
Put it back line. The libero having some trouble with that. Good awareness, but pushes it a little bit too far. Good idea there. Just not fully executing. Very close. Should have just put it to the spot and not really gone for that precision.
Fuquay subs in Jakaya Campbell, number 6.
Oh, wow.
That was amazing. Really good play by Grace.
Man, she really got up on that play. She'll go out on that play.
That was amazing slide hit.
A great kill there. Incredible. Well set ball there, too.
You can tell the team's really happy about that play.
Middle Creek looking good here, even though they're down by 3. They've looked like the better team in this set, aside from the start, which was a little rough. Ooh, and they will say that hit the ground in front of Kennedy Bernard. And checking into the game is number 1, Quinn Pendergrass.
Good pass by Hannah Jo. Free ball sent over by Fuquay.
Oh. You can see that one kind of got caught up in Kennedy's hands for a double there. She's not happy with that. She's not happy with how she played that ball. But, you know, sometimes I mess up like that.
Honestly, in my opinion, I would have tried and pass, like, try to get my hands out there and pass it. I am also a setter, so, but easier said than done.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, that's a tough ball there. I'd say, yeah, probably go for the platform there. Just make sure you get that ball up, and you can get a fine pass just like that.
Good spot to put the ball right in that middle back.
Yeah, number 10, Sydney Breezy for Fuquay. Didn't really pick up on that hit right away. A deflection again. Middle Creek getting kills off that.
Setter's back row now. Katie Rowland has served.
Good return by Fuquay, but blocked again by Middle Creek.
Middle Creek's really getting up on these blocks now. In the second set, I think they're really picking up on that and getting their timing right and getting up there.
Oh yeah, I mean the whole first set it was all about the Fuquay block, but the Fuquay blockers have slowed down a little bit. Middle Creek's really been timing it up well. Need some points out of this rotation, down by 4, with only 3 points to go.
Another block by Middle Creek. It seemed to get like caught in their block, and the ball was kind of hanging out on top of the net for a second.
Yeah, you could tell the blocker wasn't close enough to the net, because normally that goes straight down just like you want it, but since she was a little bit off the net, just got stuck on the net.
A shank by Middle Creek. Just wasn't in the right spot. That's a really tough ball.
Took a little break for Ali Bucci to tie her shoe. Maybe calm the team down a little bit. Maybe that was planned. Who knows?
Her shoe always seems to like get untied and untied
that's a common thing.
In harsh situations, but now we're looking at game point for Fuquay.
And a really good serve there. Put it in the back corner by Lauren Bissett. Hit it again. And they will hit it out. And Fuquay will take set 2 for a 2-0 lead here in the best of 5. Fuquay just took the second set to go up 2-0. And we'll be right back with some third set action. We'll see you guys. And welcome back to the Sports Block. The score right now is 2 sets to none, Fuquay lead. At Middle Creek, you can tell Coach is really trying to push them, tell them some things to adjust that they might not see on the court, and definitely looking to change what's been happening so far and just pull out a set. They've kept it close. They just can't pull through.
I think the Mustangs are really going to try and push this set just to win against our rivals and for senior night, for all the seniors leaving. I know they really want to bring home this W for the seniors.
Oh, yeah. And you'll definitely see, they really want to win this game, and they're going to want to push this to 5. And this is really where you see what a team's made of. If they can really push through this and really just 1 or 2 things going Middle Creek's way, we could be seeing a completely different game right now. I think a key here is Middle Creek needs to get off to a good start. They've gone down a lot early in both of the sets.
Looks like Coach Jeff switched up the lineup a little bit. He's putting Emily Berg starting in middle, and Hallie Brew is passing a little bit. Sometimes that's what you need, just a little lineup change.
Got Grace down in that middle back, and it seems like they don't know what lineup is out there. The officials trying to sort things out. Yeah, so we see an immediate substitution of Mary Stanko in the middle back. I think it's all sorted now.
You don't really want a middle passing. They don't really get the best passes because they don't get practice passing. All they worry about is hitting and blocking.
Right.
So.
That wasn't in the job description. I don't think so. Good set, good connection there by Middle Creek. Gets a free ball there. Let's see what they can do with it. Ooh, and some miscommunication there. I don't think she wanted to set that as far back.
I think Kennedy was looking to set the left back, but didn't seem like anybody was there.
Yeah, and you can see Middle Creek kind of frustrated. They've got to stay calm, collective here, and just keep going. I mean, get a point here. It's 1-1, and we've seen a double. It seems like Middle Creek don't really know what's going on here.
Yeah, I think Coach Jeff kind of threw another lineup together just to switch things up, which is a good thing to do. But sometimes players can get really confused with that.
Yeah, and it's tough to change mid-game. I mean, you've got a game plan, you've got a game lineup, you're all ready to go, and you get to the third set and you got a fairly different lineup in.
It looks like Fuquay for that. Looks like for Fuquay, that last point, Setter tried to dump it over, but it was a little too close to the net and she hit it right in the net.
Middle Creek capitalized again on some poor passing by Fuquay there. Emily Berg with the block over for the kill.
Looks like setter number 15, Abby Esterline on Fuquay, was trying to get up to block that ball, but I'm pretty sure she's in back row, so she can't jump in the front row, or else that would be a point for Middle Creek.
I don't think she can be the first one to hit the ball. I think that might have been it, so she had to stay down, and that's tough. And it's a middle against the middle back or a back row player, and that's always going to be advantage to the middle at the net. Grace Downen entered the match.
We got the middle, Emily Berg, serving. Back row attack.
Good block again, I believe, by Lauren Bissett up there at the front line. Tough. Hallie Brew almost got a piece of that, but it was very tough to pass the ball off the block. Not easy task.
Especially if you're not covering. It's really hard to recover from that. A little tip from Riley Harrison.
And it's put down. A tough pass there by Fuquay, but made it look like it was planned. By putting that one down, wow. 4-4 here in Middle Creek, looking to break this. You got to keep that lead. Don't want to go down, already down 2 sets.
A little mishit by Hallie Brew.
Looks like she just mistimed her jump or something like that. She's looked great all night. Just one little miscommunication, mistiming. See another ball going to the net there. Gotta refocus here. Drop 3 points in a row here. Can't get too far behind. They don't want to get put out of this game.
Especially when you're this close. 4-6 is really close. Playing it close really isn't the best thing to do, but.
Yeah. Well, and I think the longer you keep it close, I mean, that's when a team really shows that they're the better team. And if Middle Creek can keep it close, they've just kind of died off a little bit in the middle and the beginning stages.
Fuquay does not seem happy about that call at all. It really looks like she did get a pancake right there. Good up from number 9. They do not seem happy about that at all.
Yeah, and it's tough to see. I mean, maybe our tight chart guy got it, but I doubt it because the ball is that close and at that speed, it's really tough to track.
A little dump by Fuquay.
Some scrappy play there. The ball just kind of kept on rolling. As Fuquay get a point there, go back up by 2 again. Lauren Bissett with the serve.
Little roll shot by Mary Stanko.
And Middle Creek just looked confused on this new lineup.
Looks like Grace is trying to go in to hit a 3, but just wasn't there.
Yeah.
She does not seem happy about that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe a 3 is not the easiest ball to set.
It isn't, and the way Middle Creek is running it, they want the outsides to go around, or they want the middles to go around the outsides, so the middle would be hitting in the outside position just to catch the blockers on the other team off guard a little bit, which is a smart thing to do, but it's very difficult.
Yeah, so it sounds like a very smart move, especially because these blockers have been all over it, kind of, disguise their plays, but not an easy ball to set. And it showed there as a little bit underneath of it.
I mean, I think they're doing anything to just get these blockers on Fuquay's timing off, just so they can get a chance to put that ball on the court.
And a little miscommunication with the line judge there. She was calling for a tip, and I think they thought that it was coming off. They don't know the substitution again for Middle Creek, as Hannah Jo will come off for McKenna Zelna, and number 4, Lauren Bissett, will go off for number 5, Nikki Sargent.
A good serve by Hallie Brew. A little miscommunication there by Fuquay, but they still got it over.
I like the idea of the lineup change, but it just has not seemed very effective, and it's really seemed like it's hurt them more than it's helped them. Just in a different position. And I think they were getting settled into the sets, and I mean, they didn't look bad at all. It's just a couple things just didn't go their way. And you could see Fuquay kind of pulling away, and Middle Creek just got to refocus. I mean, they gave up a lot of points in a row. They're definitely not out of it. I mean, things can change at any moment.
A good hit by McKenna Zona.
Oh, they capitalize on the overpass. A big kill there by Fuquay.
That's the last thing you want to do, especially with a team of this height, is overpass it where they can just put that ball and smack it right down in your face. It's not pretty.
Yeah, it's crushing. I mean, that just, that doesn't feel good as a backline player. He's overpassed it. And just, it's coming.
It's not a good feeling. McKenna Zona gets a point for the Mustangs, hits it off their block.
And I think that's the only thing Middle Creek can really do. I mean, if you try to hit it over it, they've hit a couple balls out. You just got to look for that deflection. And I know it's not easy, but that's their best plan of attack.
Good up by McKenna Rand, senior.
Point off the deflection there for Fuquay. As we'll see another substitution here.
Abby Esterline, setter.
Back to serve here. Most setters are normally pretty good servers, hit mostly hard serves from what I recall.
Could really go either way. Little mistiming on Fuquay's side. Looked like the middle was coming in for a 1 ball, which is a really hard ball to hit.
Oh yeah. I mean, if your middle can communicate that well with the setter and they're on the same page enough to set a 1, I mean, you can really get some nice spikes off of that, especially with middles that can get that high above the net.
Yeah, your middle and setter just has to be in really good sync, but looks like there's a miscommunication on Fuquay's side.
Yeah, it's tough to hear in here, but I didn't hear a help call there. I think they just thought setter had it, and the ball just drops to the floor. They're not a good look there by Fuquay.
And that's key for setters. You have to be really loud on the court So, you know, if you can't get to the ball, screaming help or calling the ball, anything.
And we'll see number 4, Lauren Bissett, to check in here.
Good hit by McKenna Zelna. Good save by Fuquay.
Trying to dodge those water bottles over there.
She didn't hit any, which is
play, yeah. Amazing tip.
Middle Creek earns that rally.
Yeah, Middle Creek definitely thought they had the point a little bit sooner, but still finished the play and got the point there. Cuts the lead to 4 with Hannah Jo back to serve. Very good saver. We also will see Hallie Brew checking in.
That's something you really need in this set. Like, it's really close. You need a really good server just to help you out right there. Looked like the set was a little too close to the net on Fuquay's side, and hitter really couldn't get there. Good serve by Hannah Jo.
Low into the middle. Good positioning there by the libero.
The ref's going to call a double on Fuquay.
And Middle Creek coming down, they were down 5-11 or even more, and have brought it back to 12 serving 14.
Such a good comeback by Middle Creek.
And
good block.
Hallie Brew and
Emily Berg, they just got their timing right. That's
really
the difference between being late in a block and being right on time.
And that will go out. Another point for Middle Creek. Hannah Jo's serve has proven to be very helpful here, getting a lot of easy balls over for Middle Creek to get a chance to score. And we will see a timeout here in a 14-14 game in the 3rd set. Middle Creek looking to stay alive and force it to go to 4. We'll be right back with a sports block. Welcome back to the Sports Block. We are here in a very good 3rd set here, 14 all. Middle Creek with the serve, and Fuquay taking a long time on that timeout. The coach trying to help make some adjustments. He seemed to have been doing a pretty good job of the game. And though it took a little bit of time for Middle Creek, it seems like they've got used to this new lineup, and it's working pretty well.
I'm pretty sure Fuquay took that timeout to kind of ice Hannah Jo's serve, since it's a really tough serve.
Yeah, let's get analysis right now.
Good hit by Hallie Brew.
Middle Creek looking electric here. The hits are just getting harder as they get another point, and the crowd is on their feet as they go up 15-14. Now they just need to keep this lead.
They definitely have a lot more energy. You can tell the difference between their energy in the 1st and 2nd set and now the 3rd set. It's insane what energy can do.
Oh yeah, and I know all the teammates, I'm sure they believe in each other. They know that they can win this game. It's just a matter of really executing it. Now, Middle Creek has looked very good, and it doesn't really show it in the score line right now of 2-0, but they can easily change that up.
Seems like that ball kind of fell off Hallie's fingers and kind of surfed along the top of the net, which is hard ball.
Yeah, really unlucky. I mean, the ball can fall either way when it hits the net like that, and just not going Middle Creek's way there, I guess. Might need some new nets.
Good tip by Riley Harrison. He's also a senior and the captain of the varsity volleyball team.
You see a quick substitution here as Grace Downing subs in a game.
A good serve from Emily Berg.
A great block.
It seemed a little miscommunicated from Emily and Hallie.
Good dump there. And it gets the point up for deflection. Middle Creek looking a lot more relaxed right now. Really just kind of going with the flow of the game. They're looking a lot better right now, and I feel like they could really take this to 4 if they keep up their play. Knock on wood. Good serve there by Fuquay to the middle back.
Kenny pushes it to the outside, and Hallie gets that right in the middle of the court.
Hallie Brew has looked incredible on that outside. Has looked great all night. Gets another kill there into the middle. I mean, she's got the defenders falling back. I mean, she's hitting the ball very hard.
Especially for a freshman, that's just so incredible for her to be doing.
Oh yeah, it'll be great to see next year and years to come. It should be very helpful to the team.
Good up by Hannah Joe.
There's 4. A good play to keep it up. Very tough block there by Fuquay.
Good hit by Grace.
And they'll keep it in play. And it'll hit off.
It's like they hit the divider.
Yeah. You know, it's different at every place how high the divider is. It's a good thing that Middle Creek's isn't too high. It gets us a point there to put us up by 2.
You got senior McKenna Rand up to serve, who also has a pretty good serve.
Oh, and they're saying that hit the ground, but would have been a great up there by McKenna.
That's
Tough
always
call.
a tough call.
I don't know how they see that. The ball was hit really hard. The ball was passed up at about the same speed. I mean, that's really incredible.
Looks like the ball was just a little too close to the net. Katie Rowland really couldn't get there in time. It's a hard ball to set.
And it's tough to interpret as the middle tries to go up for that. Don't really know when to jump. Wow.
We got the libero serving for Fuquay.
Incredible set we saw there by Katie Rowland. Got all the way under that. And we've got a tie game right here. 20-20. The libero serving for Middle Creek now. This is a big point here. We really need to get that lead, especially with 5 points to go.
It's good that Mary's up to serve since she has an incredible serve.
Already with 4 aces in the game, I believe. And that's tough.
Looks like McKenna Zona tried to tip that over, but just didn't give it enough power to put that ball right over the net.
Looks like she was trying to be a little bit too precise there. And precise is not what you need in a tie game there. You just put it over, and a service error. Bales Middle Creek out here, 21 all.
Fuquay has had a lot of serve errors. I mean, their libero hit it right into the net, and then their setter also hit it right in the net.
We will see substitutions here. Riley Harrison subbing in and Kennedy Bernard subbing in. A great serve to the middle back there.
The ball's out. It's a good follow.
3 points to go. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely want to see this go to set number 4. Big serve here. And a crushing point there to bring it back to tied 22 all as Lauren Bissett subs into the game from Middle Creek, or Fuquay.
A good pass by McKenna Rand. Good hit by Riley Harrison.
You can really see Middle Creek is connecting on that outside. They're getting great angles, and I'm sure Coach has to be happy about the outsides, playing great. We will see Hallie Brew and Hannah Jo coming back in, and Hannah Jo's serve here is just what we want. 2 points to go for Middle Creek to bring it to set 4.
It's a good serve by Hannah Jo.
Nearly gets an over ball. Great play by number 15 to get it over. Fooled them, and it's the point Middle Creek.
Looks like the refs have called Fuquay into the net. And game point, set point for Middle Creek.
I don't know about you, but I lost the ball in that set, and it seems like Fuquay did as well. No blockers went up on that. Really caught them off guard. We've got a great end of this set. Match point here, or set point here for Middle Creek as the score is 24-22 Middle Creek. We'll be right back with the sports block. Welcome back to the sports block. We've got a real exciting finish here to set number 3. The crowd's really pumped up, and we've got a set point with Hannah Jo serving, very effective. We could see an ace here to end it. Nearly.
It's a good up by Mary Stanko. Blocked, but they're still playing it.
Back to Brew.
Good coverage by Hallie Brew.
A free ball over.
Send that over nice and easy. It's a tough spot to get that up.
Yeah, big hit there by Lauren Bissett. And it just seems like Middle Creek is playing too passive though. They seem tense. They got to relax and play how they've been playing all set. And that could have been out there. But that is definitely out. As Middle Creek takes set number 3 to force set number 4. They won the set 25-23. Anything you have to say about the set?
They played amazing. Like, you can really tell their chemistry really improved within that set and how badly they want to win this game.
Yep, and we'll be right back with set 4. The score right now, Fuquay 2 sets to Middle Creek's 1. We'll be right back with the sports block. Welcome back to the Sports Block. We're here for some fourth set action here. The score is 2-1. Fuquay leads. And Middle Creek coming off of a great set here. Sam, what do you think Middle Creek needs to do here in the fourth set?
They definitely need to cover a lot more because I feel like when they hit it and their blockers, Fuquay's blockers are always there. They need to really cover that ball so they can get that ball up and make a play out of it. They just need to keep doing what they're doing because they played amazing in that last set.
It's always good to see adjustments here from Middle Creek. Middle Creek's blocking has been a lot better, but I completely agree that they need to make sure that they cover the middle and, you know, get into the spots they need to be in.
Good up by Mary.
And a great spike again by Hallie Brew. I believe that is her 6th kill of the game, if I'm counting right. Might not be. It's kind of late-ish.
Hallie is on fire.
Yeah, really great to see a freshman playing that well. Young, has time to develop. He gets 4 years of varsity experience. And she'll expect great things from her. And she gets another indirect kill there. Go up 2-0.
It's really good that Middle Creek's getting this early lead just to kind of get them a little more excited, I guess is the word you could say.
Yeah, give them some wiggle room.
Good up by Emily Berg.
Oh, tough ball there off the deflection. Middle Creek have been doing what you were saying they needed to do. They've been covering well as of now for these first 3 points. But the big thing is they got off to bad starts in the first 2 sets. And getting off to a good start here is really important for Middle Creek to stay in this.
It was a smart down ball by Hallie, just to not jump and just pop it right over the net and wait for Fuquay to make the mistakes.
Yeah, another point there for Hallie Brew, and we've got Hannah Jo's serve up to maybe pull away with a bigger lead here. Good spot. And somehow gets a good hit out of that. Another kill for Long Bassett. You could see number 3 for Fuquay very excited about that last point. Is being subbed off though.
That was a very good play by Fuquay to get that ball up and hit that right over the net.
Yeah, and they've shifted the game back to even here at 3-3.
And Mary tried to get that over the net, but just couldn't get over.
Yeah, just off the top of the net, that's tough to see. It's tough to hit the ball from that back line, you know. You don't want, if you hit it high, it's gonna be out almost every time, so tricky ball there.
It is really, really difficult.
Unique set there led to a kind of a weird hit angle from Ellie Bucci.
Emily Berg tried to downball that, but just a little out.
Oh, nice toss off the basketball hoop there. Needs Middle Creek catch their breath here, kind of compose, I guess.
Good up by Hannah Jo.
And they're kind of struggling to set that ball to this side over here. Put 2 a little bit too far. If she can hit that side, great, as I get a kill off that for number 15, Emily Berg. Or, sorry, number 13, McKenna Zellman.
We got middle Emily Berg up to pass.
They're gonna call.
I think they called a net.
Yeah, they called Kennedy Bernard in the net there, but did not matter as that ball was absolutely crushed by number 4, Lauren Bassett. Not an easy ball to up. They still got a touch to it, but no chance of getting that ball out. Very tricky.
Smart play by McKenna Zellna.
another great pass from Hannah Jo. Got some very tricky hits from that middle back position.
Good save by Hannah Jo. Little tip from Fuquay.
Back to that side, and they get another point there. McKenna Zona again.
McKenna has been working really, really well this set. She is also a freshman, which is incredible.
Yeah, already 2 kills for her this set and back-to-back points. So always good to see, as we see Zana will go to the bench as sub in Ellie Bucci, I believe, and Katie Rowe.
Good serve by Katie.
Yeah, really important serve there. Down by 1, get it back to tied, always good. Free ball from Middle Creek. And
good block by Grace Downen. Little miscommunication there from Mary and Hannah Jo. Seemed like Mary was trying to get both of her hands up there on that ball, but it was too far up, and Jo kind of stuck her hands out, but just wasn't there.
Yeah, it's tough off the deflection because you're both playing the first ball that you see, not really interpreting a deflection.
Good play by Fuquay.
Great ball to the outside.
Now they're going to call Fuquay into the net, which gives Middle Creek a point and makes the score 7-7.
And you'll see substitution here. Number 4, Lauren Bissett coming off for Nikki Sargent. We'll also see subs from Middle Creek as Hallie Brew will be subbed in, and so will Avery 6-0.
Avery 6-0 also has a really, really strong serve. That's an ace right there for Avery 6-0.
That seems to be the spot. I mean, you've seen it in Hannah Jo's serve, Mary, and now Avery's right there. Just hit that middle back hard and low, and it's been a struggle for her all day.
Good hit by Hallie Brew, another kill.
That is the 9th kill of the night for Hallie Brew. And we've only gone 4 sets. If we take this to 5, I mean, she'll definitely be in double digits.
Oh, really tough serve from Avery 6-0.
We had one earlier roll off and roll back onto our side. I think that was a little bit of payback, have it roll over on us.
Those serves are so hard to get.
I mean, if you can get it off of a deflection off the net and get it up, I mean, props to you. That's incredible.
Good up by Avery 6-0. Tip from Hallie Brew, but recovering, so they got that ball back up.
Looks like they put the set a little too close to the net, and they get a point here. 11-7, kind of getting away from this game here. Avery can keep on serving, and that would be ideal for Middle Creek. Keep on racking the points up on a good serve.
Amazing serve by Avery 6-0. Free ball over by Fuquay.
I'm pretty sure that was out, if I could see it.
Yeah, that did look out from our angle, but
it's tough on the court. I mean, it's better to play it safe and hit it up than to let it drop in, and that would just look silly. So, tough ball, but 2-play point. Ooh, it's set there, but it's still going to lead to a point. Another kill for Hallie Brew.
She knows exactly where to put the ball every single time, and it's so great, especially in harsh times during this set.
Yeah, good point there. Keep the lead by 4, and I think that's a good range to have a lead by. A great idea there by Emily Berg, but just a little bit too far out.
It was a good idea to kind of swipe it where the setter was, so the setter could get that first ball, and they would be kind of scrambling to get that ball to one of the pin hitters, but just a little too far out.
And, Abby Esterline as the substitution here with the serve.
Good line shot by Hallie Brew. Adds another kill to her count.
We've seen Hallie mostly hit, that cross-court shot and has been working great. I feel like they're kind of shifting over on her, still shifting back. She recognized that and hit the line really well, putting her at 11 kills already, only halfway through the fourth set.
It was a good serve by Kennedy Bernard, kind of served that short. Fuquay is going to take a timeout.
Yeah, they need that timeout. They're down by 5, need to recompose, change up the game plan, and I think they really need to key in on that coverage. Score is 14-9, Middle Creek leads, and the set is 2-1 in the fourth set. Fuquay leads in that. We'll be right back with the Sports Talk. Welcome back to the Sports Block. We've got some fourth set action with the score 14-9. Middle Creek leads, and with the serve here, looking to maybe extend that lead.
Looks like that hit was off the block, which kind of slowed down the ball, which is always good. It's a good cross-court hit from number 9.
Yeah, really tough angle there. I have no idea how she got around that. She'll look for it again. That's not in the net on number 10. It looked like it might have ricocheted off of her, but point will go to Fuquay.
We got number 10 for Fuquay serving Sydney Breeze.
And number 4, Lauren Bissett checks into the game for number 5, Nikki Sargent.
Hallie Brew got blocked right there, but the team was covering and they got that ball right over.
And a miss hit there by Abby Brady, but still gets the point. She looked frustrated at the hit, but I don't think you should ever be frustrated with a kill shot there.
Whatever works, works.
Yeah.
Mary's gonna play it safe and send over a free ball.
Sometimes that low free ball can prove to be pretty effective. Not in this scenario, as Fuquay capitalize on it.
Yeah, low free balls are definitely, low and fast free balls are killer. Because the setter has to transition from back row to the front row to get that set, and sometimes they might not recognize that.
And blocked out of bounds as number 13, McKenna Zelna, gets her third kill of the night.
Got Hannah Jablonski up to serve.
Ellie
Really,
Bucci also checks into the game.
really strong server.
Great serve, always that middle back position.
Looks like that set on the Fuquay side was a little low for the middle.
A great kill again by McKenna Zelna, heating up here with her 4th kill, giving Middle Creek a 4-point lead. I think they really want to preserve Hannah Jo's serve. It's been very effective so far. Gotten a ton of points off of this just one rotation. And as I say that, we lose the serve.
That was a very good hit by the middle, close to the 10-foot line. Looked like Mary was there, but she kind of just got stuck.
Yeah, the middle's clearly been on the same page as the setter all night. They've pulled off some really, really intricate plays and have worked really well. Gotten a lot of kills for them just through passing the middle. And tries to put it to the back corner just a little bit out.
It wasn't much out. She just needs to take a little more off of that, and that shot would have been killer.
It's a good idea, really good idea. There's no one there, just a really tough shot to hit. poor pass there by Mustangs. Put him back in the game. The 1-point lead, a big point here. Don't want to bring it tied. Don't want to lose this lead.
Way to tip that by Emily Berg. That was a good shot. Good shot by number 6, Jakaya Campbell.
Yeah, and that's the first we've seen of Jakaya Campbell, really. A big kill there, and she really got above the net on that. Really came down on that. Nothing you can do there from the middle back. Maybe you dive and catch that, but.
I mean, that's just a pat on the back to her. That was a really, really good hit. Nothing really Middle Creek could have done about that.
Didn't have as much time to get above that one as Middle Creek get a strong return.
It was a good up by Hannah Joe.
A great read off the deflection. That's very tough to do.
Another kill for McKenna Zelna.
This has been her set.
She really seems to be recognizing that the blockers are there and just kind of getting a little touch on the block, so kind of slowed the ball down for the defense on Fuquay's side. Good serve by Emily Berg.
They get a double call. Putting them up by 2, that's very big. Get as many points as you can getting into that last 5 points. Really important here.
I mean, the way Middle Creek's playing right now, this is definitely going to go to a 5th set. The 5th set is 1st to 15, so that's going to be a real tough one. Amazing shot by McKenna Zeldna.
And this has really been her set. Incredible angle there. I don't know how she got around that and just put it straight down on that front line. A brilliant hit there.
Nobody was there to cover that. That's just the smartest play you could do. Oh.
And they're calling a carry there, a tough call, and a really good hustle play by Middle Creek.
Middle Creek fans don't seem happy about that call by the up ref.
Oh yeah, yeah. Not a great thing to hear from in a home crowd.
But kill by Grace Downen, which puts them up by 3. They just need to push 5, and we're going to a 5th set.
Immediately breaking the serve with a great set to the middle.
Looks like we have some difficulty on the Middle Creek bench. Some chairs might have flipped, but Coach Sarah has it all down.
Got a little bit too excited after that kill.
This is a good play to get excited about.
Oh yeah, it's senior night. We're playing Fuquay. Always happy.
Ooh, good hustle by Fuquay. Got to give him that.
And another hustle play by Middle Creek, or Fuquay. It sets it straight into the net. Fuquay getting a lot of energy off of that. 2 really good ups by Fuquay to keep them in that play. And they've cut the lead to 2. A big serve here at break. Lauren Bissett with a 2-point deficit.
Good tip by Riley Harrison.
Seemed like she was flying there, just stayed in the air.
That was a really, really good spot for Riley to put that ball. Nobody was there.
And the pass from the back line, all the way from back there. Almost a perfect play. And a great job to put that one down.
And we got Avery Sixeye up to serve. Really powerful server. I'm pretty sure she really wanted to serve that short. Those short balls really, I think, kill Fuquay, but a little too short.
And they've got them on their heels. I mean, you've seen Hannah Joe, and even she got 2 points off of a hard serve to the middle back. So a little floater to that front left corner would have been really effective if it would have gone over.
It was a good 7 hit by Grace Downen. She came in for that 7. It was really difficult for the middle to do. Good outside hit by Grace Downen. Good down ball by Avery Sixeye, which gets Middle Creek the point. Actually, it doesn't.
But it will.
But now it does.
as everyone is up on their feet. A beautiful rally by Middle Creek. An amazing hit from Avery 6i and then put away by Middle Creek to give them a 3-point lead. 3 points to go to send this to 5.
Such an amazing play and a good serve by Mary Stanko.
Things seem to have settled down a little bit here. We've seen a lot of energy from both sides and a little bit, calm down. Get back into it on another point from Middle Creek.
I don't think number 1, Quinn, was really happy that she hit that into the net, especially if it's this close in the 4th set.
Errors like that aren't helpful, and you could tell the Fuquay coach was also not happy what was going on out there. Middle Creek with a 4-point lead going into set number 4, really trying to pull away. Sent it at 5, scores 23-19. Middle Creek leads. We'll be back with the sports ball. And welcome back to the Sports Block. We've had a great game so far for senior night. Scores 23-19, Middle Creek's lead. Looking to push it to set number 5 to 15, and that should be really exciting, especially with how exciting these first 4 sets have been.
Good little tip from Hallie Brew, which gets Middle Creek the point, and Middle Creek has match point. They just need to push one, and they're going to 5th set.
Just great play. The set was tight to the net, and Hallie Brew just fought through it, just tipped it over.
Good serve by Mary Stanko. And blocked by Emily Bird to get Middle Creek the 4th set. They're going to a 5th set.
Oh my, I mean, going into this 5th set, I say Middle Creek has the advantage. They've won 2 sets in a row. They've got the home crowd, and we should be in for a really interesting end to this senior night conference matchup. The score is tied right now in sets, 2-2, Middle Creek and Fuquay. We'll be right back with the Sports Block. Welcome back to the 5th set here on senior night in a very important conference matchup. Nothing else matters up to now. It all comes down to this as we've got some great 5th set action. What are we looking for here?
I mean, I think we're just really looking for the hustle that Middle Creek has had in the past 2 sets. They have really shown that they really want to win this game for senior night and because we're playing Fuquay.
Some players to key in on here, of course, are any senior, of course, because you know they're going to be focused, they're going to be keyed in, they want this win. This is a big win, you know, help them get into the playoffs and all that. Hallie Brew, definitely got to watch out for. And on Fuquay's side, Lauren Bissett in the middle has been very tough to handle. And, you know, Middle Creek's just looking for an answer. Tough out 15 points here either side. And we'll see what happens.
And right off the bat, we get a kill off of Emily Berg.
You can tell you saw that frustration in the 3rd set. Now Middle Creek pushed through it. You can see it kind of settling in on Fuquay. They're frustrated. I mean, they've lost 2 sets. They had a great 3rd set, and they thought they probably could have came away with that. Middle Creek now with a big advantage up 1-0.
It's a little off for the middle, but a good dig by Hannah Jo. And that ball literally just surfs right across the net and dumps right on Fuquay's side.
Some luck happens quick, and great hit by Ellie Bucci to hit the deflection. Middle Creek up 2-0 with Hannah Jo's serve. Try to keep this as long as possible.
Such a good serve by Hannah Jo. Right on the tip of the net.
Beautiful, beautiful pass from Kennedy Bernard. And they placed it perfectly. Oh my.
That was a really good spot by Ellie Bucci. She put that right on the line. It's just always a good spot to put.
Amazing awareness. They saw the team was shifting that way and just put it away on the other side. Libero must have thought it was out. And Middle Creek quickly gets another point. And a mistake by number 4 on the set, putting them up 4-0. And we're seeing a quick timeout by Fuquay. All the momentum's going Middle Creek's way. Scores 4-0 in the 5th set. We'll be right back with the Sports Block. And welcome back to the Sports Block. We're in the 5th set with a 4-0 Middle Creek lead. All the momentum on Middle Creek's side. Looking to ice the server here, as Sam said earlier. And they do. They get a quick point. Fuquay break the serve to make a 4-ball.
That ball was a little too far up for Kennedy, and she just couldn't get there fast enough.
Yeah, definitely caught Middle Creek on their heels with that tip there.
Good pass by Mary Stanko. A good hit by Ellie Bucci.
And I feel like it was really key to stop the serve of Abby Brady. She's been really good. And in the 4th set, put the pressure on Middle Creek by getting a couple points there at the end to make the game even. But a 4-point lead in a 15-point set here is big.
We got Emily Berg up to serve. And push that ball to the outside. Emily Berg with a good up.
Push it back to the outside for Ellie Bucci. A great up by Grace Downing.
It was a good cover, good coverage.
Oh, they nearly got another one. A kill off the deflection there to cut the lead to 3. We'll see a substitution here, bringing in Jakaya Campbell for Fuquay and Mary Stanko on the back line for Middle Creek.
Good pass by Ellie.
Good set, looking for that corner again. She got a pretty nice point on, and that is out for a Middle Creek point, back up by 4. Big point there.
Now it looks like we're having Katie Rowland up to serve.
Katie Rowland and Riley Harrison, the senior, coming in. Deep
Good serve.
They can't do anything about it. A great serve puts them up by 5. And if Fuquay don't step it up here, I mean, you can see number 10 really trying to tell him push it. Sydney Breezy. If they don't get a point soon, Middle Creek could run away with this game.
It was a good up by Mary Stanko. Free ball by Riley Harrison. Tough tip from number 4, Audrey Cunningham.
Yeah, that's a tough ball to play, and the middle's really been on all day. Marmoset with a good awareness, and it's really tough to play that tip. Great play by Katie Rowland there to keep that play alive.
Good tip by Jakaya.
And Mary Stanko with a good up. Every other hit, we've got to name a different player with a good up.
Not sure what Grace Down was trying to do with that.
Yeah, tough ball, lost her composure. She's a hitter. She wasn't ready for a set.
I think she was trying to, you know, one arm it over the net just to get something, but.
Quick serve there by Marmoset. Maybe trying to catch Middle Creek off there. I don't know, the coach was trying to get in something.
Good ups.
Oh.
Just couldn't get over the net.
Fuquay have settled down. We're in for a close finish. Score is 5 serving 7, and they really need to break Marmoset's serve here. And I think coach might call a timeout here. Nope, he's just going to keep him in there, keep him composed, you know, say a few words, but they really need to break this serve here. 5 points off this serve.
Looks like Middle Creek's feeling like a little bit flustered right now because of how close this game is.
Just need a point here to bring it back, and that is exactly what they get, as there's a deflection off that, and we will see some substitution. Hallie Brew, the kill leader for the match, and we will see a very good server coming in to serve here in Avery 6i.
This is just what Middle Creek needs. Really strong server when it's this close in the game.
Oh yeah, they lined up their servers well. Fuquay had good servers in, while Middle Creek had good servers, but were not their best servers and not their most effective today.
Good tip by
Hannah
Hallie
Joe
Brew.
up in a different scenario.
It was a good down ball by Grace Downen, which gets Middle Creek the point.
And just the continuous spikes by Middle Creek, tons of down balls, getting in good situations, and just using that, coming off the serve.
They just need to protect this serve and push 6, and this game is theirs.
And Avery 6i can't keep it up. A big block there by Fuquay. And we are definitely in for a close finish, 9-7.
Got the libero for Fuquay serving.
Taking her time here. Good set to the middle. And they're calling in the net. And I believe maybe number 10, I'm not sure there.
Now we got Mary Stanko up to serve, also very strong server. Good roof by Emily Berg. She saw that ball was coming right over the net. She put her hands up and that ball went straight back down.
The key to this 5th set's just been momentum. It's been the momentum swings, and Middle Creek has it now. Hoping to put it away on that energy.
Smart play by Mary Stanko.
I believe she had to make sure she didn't cross that line, or it would have been a back row attack?
Yeah, they're not allowed to cross the 10-foot line when they're taking a back row attack.
Stay behind it very well. Great awareness from Mary Stanko. Good hit there by number 10, Sydney Breezy.
It was a good tip by Hallie Brew. She saw that nobody was there, and she said, hey, I'm going to take advantage of that.
13 kills for Hallie Brew, and 2 here in this 5th set. Very important.
Looks like Fuquay is going to take another timeout, try and ice Mary Stanko's serving.
Yep, and the score is 12-7 Middle Creek. Crowd's really into it, and should be in for a great finish coming down to the wire in this 5th set. But actually, we're going to stay here because it seems like this timeout will stay pretty short. The breaks have been about 5 seconds, so I think we should just stay on here anyway.
I don't think Coach Jeff had much to say about how Middle Creek's playing. They've been playing really well this set.
I mean, you can't really ask for much better. I mean, the ups have been great. They've got great blocking and really good hitting. Fuquay probably just wanted to calm them down and, like you said, try to ice the server. They really need to get out of this rotation here. Get Mary Stanko off of the serve.
And the ice, I guess, worked.
Yep. Tough break from Middle Creek. That's just nerves there. You can see Fuquay still pumped up to win this game. Number 3. It's been really excited all game. Audrey Cunningham, libero. Middle Creek really need to key in on this serve here. Break it as soon as possible.
Now we got number 15, Abby Esterline, back to serve. Good communication by Middle Creek. Blocked by Emily Berg.
Emily Berg and Hallie Brew have been getting in great positions to block. After that 3rd set on, they just clicked really well.
Now we got Kennedy Bernard in the line to serve.
Also, really person to key in on, especially in these last 2 points. McKenna Zelna had a great 4th set with 5 kills and 3 there at the end to finish it.
Looks like Hallie Brew just hit that a little too far out, but
yeah, just a little bit under it. Was probably hoping for the deflection there, try to get it off the top of the hand, but didn't happen. We see Lauren Bissett check in here.
smart choice by Kennedy trying to push that into their block.
Smart decision there by Fuquay. Hit that back right corner, and they hit it really well. Got an arm to it, but I have no idea really how they got an arm to it. Very well placed hit. And McKenna Zelna has hit it out just barely, looking for that line that would have put them at set point.
It was a good idea to go line right there, but.
Man, we've got a game.
Yep. Number 4, Lauren Bissett really looked relieved after that set.
And what looked like a missed side jump and what would have resulted very poorly actually deked the blockers and somehow got a kill out of that.
And the 5th set is a cap at 15. Usually with the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and 4th sets, there is a rule by win by 2. But with the 5th set, it's a cap at 15. So Middle Creek really has to keep pushing for this.
And another point there to bring it to deuce. We're probably seeing a timeout here. Fuquay has been really quick with their serves, not giving Middle Creek time to really relax. The shoot time there by Mary Stanko kind of gave him a breather, but you see right there off the bat that serve.
A good little swipe by Emily Berg.
It's got to go over. Hallie Brew.
Hallie Brew with another kill right off that block.
14 kills for Hallie Brew and a big one there to give them the lead 14-13. And it looks like we'll have Hannah Joe's serve. The serve that's been killer all night for Middle Creek. The crowd's on their feet. We've got set point here on senior night. Hannah Joe with the serve.
It's a good serve. They're able to push that out to the outside.
Great up. Incredible.
Good up by Hannah Joe. Good hit by Ellie.
Great play by Mary and a free ball to the corner. Nearly caught him off guard.
And that's the game. Middle Creek takes it in 5.
Incredible. From down 2-0 to a brilliant finish here at Middle Creek. A 15-13 win in the 5th set gives Middle Creek the win on senior night, and they improve to 5-6 in the conference, leaving Fuquay at 4-7, putting them in still a tie for 4th place. Any thoughts on the game, Sam?
I mean, they really did pick it up within the last 3 sets. That was amazing how much they pulled themselves together. And just goes to show you, communication is everything, especially on that last point. Fuquay miscommunicated on that one ball, and that cost them the whole game. But they did an amazing job. I think both teams really did well.
And just a completely different team look for Middle Creek. The lineup change was great, and I hope you guys all enjoyed the game. We've had a great game. Middle Creek win in 5 sets, 3-2 in a big win. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time on the Sports Block.